Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are returning because you know me, hello, it's good to see you again. If you're new here, hey, my name is Javia, or you can call me Jay for short. So before anything, forgive me for privating all the videos and abandoning the channel, okay? It's like, because I'm not consistent on here, sometimes I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't post on here at all, but then I have days where I'm like, I have something to say. So we're here, we're back. I'm gonna try to do better about being consistent on this channel. Two, I want to address the elephant in the room. My voice, y'all, I've been out. I don't know if anybody else has been sick, but I've been out with a virus, an infection, something like that for nearly a week now. Today's Thursday, and I got sick Saturday night. When I tell y'all, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, in the bed. Yesterday, I attempted to get up and move around. Had to go to urgent care because I just felt worse. So anyway, after I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna go pick up a Z-Pack that I got prescribed because it's a mess, all right? Anyway, we're gonna talk about basically, can you run a business without social media? Now, let me tell you, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted like one of my last posts of 2024. It was like 2025 mood, and I listed a bunch of things, and one of the things I put on here was less social media. What I should have said is less digital everything, because to be honest, I've been on like a digital detox all year long, and it's insane how much my screen time has reduced and like the differences I've seen. But I've been digitally detoxing everything, and I'm gonna do a whole separate video at some point about like not being on social media, why, you know, I'll do a whole in-depth video about that. But today I want to talk about, can you run a business without social media? Okay, and to preface this, I had a TikTok. It only had 4,500 followers on there. I deleted that back before the ban happened. And then when the ban was lifted, I got back on TikTok before I just deleted the whole thing again. Twitter, I had like 11,000 followers on there, gone. I deleted the whole entire thing. And the only thing left that I had was Instagram. And about a week ago, so my Instagram is still there. It's deactivated. I plan to reactivate it because I know people like to go back and like look at my posts that they saved and stuff. I might reactivate it today, but it's deactivated for now, and I really just don't plan to be on there for a minute. I'm doing at least 30 days and probably longer. And going into the whole like digital detox thing, because people, when you get off of social media, the first thing people do is, are you okay? Yes, there's a lot of different reasons I just don't want to be on social media right now, but yeah, I'm good. That has to do with me wanting to be more into digital minimalism in 2025. And also for me, I always said if I didn't have businesses, I probably wouldn't really be on social media like that, right? And I feel like now, because I'm not gonna lie, because social media, specifically Instagram, has always helped me with my business, because that's like my biggest platform. And yeah, I love to connect with you guys and stuff, so Instagram has always helped me. But now I'm just kind of like, I don't have an attachment to it anymore. For a long time, I wanted to get off of social media. I even have announced social media breaks in the past. I know that's corny, don't judge me, but I always stayed on because I was like, I have a business, and you know, how can you run a business without social media? And you know what, last week I just said deactivate. Sir, can you run a business without social media? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do it. I found myself on YouTube searching up a bunch of videos of other people that are full-time entrepreneurs that got off of social media too. Everybody has different businesses than me, so there's that. But I do know that other entrepreneurs get off of social media and they're able to thrive. And for context, I have two businesses. So I have my main business, it's named after me, Javia Alyssa, and that's where I do like all of my spiritual work, my readings, my Reiki, everything. I have a new business that I just opened called Infinite Abundance Academy, and shout out to you guys for like loving the book and everything. But I kind of do business coaching, but I make it accessible to everybody for other entrepreneurs that are in my industry. And then I have a Patreon, by the way, go subscribe to it because there is a paid option, but there's also a free option, and I post post like for all members, even the free members, pretty often. I'm always posting in the chat. Okay, I just posted today. Today's March 12th. I just posted today in the chat and I asked how you guys were feeling. So go talk to me on Patreon. Then I have my main YouTube channel, which is my yoga channel that is monetized. And so yeah, I always use social media to promote all of that stuff. And I think for me, so okay, y'all know them algorithms are horrible, especially now. Back in the day, the algorithms were not that bad, but now the algorithms, it's like they only show your posts to like 7 to 10% of your followers see your posts at this time. And it's just, you know, you gotta jump through hoops for the algorithm. And for me, I'm just like, on the business side of me not wanting to be off of social media, because like I said, there's a personal side where I don't want to be on there too. But on the business side, in my mind, I'm just like, I'm not gonna jump through hoops to get engagement because I'm not a content creator. I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, I don't get paid from social media, really. I don't really do sponsorships. I can count on one hand how many paid sponsorships I've ever done on my social media. And I just got like monetized on Instagram, and I know, you know, again, I just say I don't get paid from social media. It's not enough for me to make a difference or anything like that. So I don't feel like I want to put all this energy. It's like you always on YouTube, Instagram algorithm 2025, Instagram algorithm. It's like I'm not gonna keep up with that. It is absolutely exhausting, okay? And so I think for me, and mind you, I've been an entrepreneur for 7 years, a full-time entrepreneur for 6 years now, and it's like social media has a low conversion rate, right? That means that if you're gonna like make sales or your business is gonna thrive from, so I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water after this video or like a hot tea, but if your business is gonna thrive from social media, a lot of people have to see your post, and even from there only a small amount of individuals are going to take action or go to your website or join your newsletter. A very small amount of people are going to do that. So again, it's like you have to overexert yourself to get the bare minimum from social media. And I kid you not, that was exhausting me. If you guys read my book, I'm pointing back there like it's back there. If you guys read my my ebook that I released on Infinite Abundance Academy called Burn the Backup Plan, literally in chapter 6, I said that one of my biggest regrets as an entrepreneur was using social media to build my business, because I felt like there was an attachment there, you know, and like I said, if I wasn't on social media, my business wasn't thriving. So we're breaking that in 2025. So I'm basically focusing more on platforms that are a search engine or things that are evergreen, pretty much. So the very first thing that I did the other day, updated all the information on the back end of both of my sites for SEO. So the title tags, the focus keyword, the meta description, I updated all of that with very high ranking words that align with both of my businesses. And both of my businesses, they're different but the same, if that makes sense. It's like they're cousins. So I updated all of that, and then I immediately submitted my site to be indexed very quickly, because when you're working with Google, it's more of like a long-term game. So when you redo all the SEO back-end stuff of your site, it could take, I think, like 2 to 4 weeks to see minor changes, and then within 3 to 6 months you see more organic traffic coming in from Google, and then from 6 to 12 months is where you see a significant difference of organic traffic coming in. So basically what I did was made both of my businesses to where when people are on, let's just say somebody's looking for a spiritual business coach, because I don't think that there's too many of those people looking for spiritual business coaching, in a few months my website for Infinite Abundance Academy should be one of the first ones to pop up. Or if people are looking for holistic wellness, you know, reading stuff, they're gonna find my main website specifically from Google. And these are people that do not know me from social media, they're just finding me online. Side note, with my business Infinite Abundance Academy, I know it's a generic name, but it works in my favor, because even before I launched that site, I had like a landing page, right, where you would go on there and it would say coming soon, because a lot of people are searching the words abundance, you know. So there would be a landing page that would say coming soon, and I can obviously see anytime people are on both of my sites where they're from. And I noticed that I was getting a lot of organic traffic on that business before I even launched it. So that one does really good already with like direct people searching that out and finding me, but it's going to do a lot better now that I've redone all of the SEO things and like submitted my site to be indexed, and it's really not that hard to do. Like once you update the SEO, getting Google to look over it a lot quicker, it takes like 5 minutes and then you're done. So focusing on that search engine, again, it's more long term. Okay, second thing that I'm doing, I'm leaning into Pinterest marketing because Pinterest marketing, because Pinterest is also a search engine. I do not consider Pinterest to be social media. I love me some Pinterest, so I have so many boards. I have all my vision boards on there. I have boards for everything on Pinterest. Not done this yet, but it's actually on my list for today. Because y'all, I still need a rest. So I'm gonna do like laid back laptop work. So I'm gonna go on Pinterest later today and create that business account and create pins. I'm gonna merge everything though. So my coaching business, my spiritual business, and then my YouTube channel, because you can link videos to pins, my yoga YouTube channel. And so I'm gonna go make one account and make pins for, you know, each thing that I do, and just do a different board for each subject, because the things I do, they're all three different, but they do have one thing in common, which is the spiritual factor. I don't know much about Pinterest marketing because again, I'm just now starting to do this, but understanding it does work really well because Pinterest again is a search engine. We go on Pinterest, we search for specific topics, specific subjects, and there's that. And if you link your site or your video to it, and you know, you have a really cute pin, an informative pin on there that's visually pleasing, people are gonna see that and they're gonna click on the link below. And so Pinterest does have the potential to drive a lot of organic traffic to your site. Again, this is also a long game. It's not like you're going on Instagram or Twitter and you're like 2,000 of followers, hey guys, here's this, and people are immediately going to look. With Google and Pinterest, it is going to take a little bit longer, but I don't mind being patient, because if I could do all this today and then in 6 months I'm seeing so much organic growth coming, that's my goal. Like I don't mind being patient. I'm not in the headspace of like instant gratification, because you know, when you're posting on, I'm gonna keep saying Instagram because that's like the main platform that I've always used, but when you're posting on Instagram, right, it's your post peak within 24 to 48 hours, and so you're having to post every day. It's exhausting. And then when you're posting, you get caught in the trap of like, let me click on people's stories, and then you end up doom scrolling, and then you're checking your engagement, and then if the post is not doing good, you're like, oh, so it's just like, it's a mess. If you're on Pinterest and you're posting pins, you can post something and people are going to be finding it in months. People are going to be finding it in years, and so it's going to continue to drive organic traffic. I've always heard about using Pinterest to market, but obviously I've always been on Instagram, and this is the first time that I've actually gotten off and like forced myself to think outside the box. So I'm very excited to see how that's gonna go. YouTube is also an evergreen platform, right? It's also like a search engine. When it comes to yoga, I believe that yoga should be accessible and really should be free for the most part, which is why I have a YouTube yoga channel, because I'm able to teach yoga for free to everybody else, but then YouTube pays me. And so it's just like the perfect medium. And I am working on growing that YouTube a lot more too. Even with the yoga aspect, I'm doing the same thing on there. So I'm recording classes that I love, but I'm making the titles to where when people are searching for certain things, my video will come up high ranking in the SEO or the search engine on Google. So, and this is it, that I know for a fact works, because if you go on my main channel, and I'll link it down below, but if you go on my main channel, I have 2 videos, right? One is called How I Became a Full-Time Tarot Reader. The other video is called Burning Ritual, Easy Way to Manifest. And those videos, I kid you not, like they sat on my channel for like a year, maybe 2, and they didn't do much of anything. And this was right around the time that I just made that channel a yoga channel in June or July of last year. Before that, it was all like tarot, X, Y, and Z. So before I switched it to a yoga channel, over a year before, I was going to delete that channel and quit posting on there because it just was not getting monetized. And I kid you not, I don't know if there was an influx of people searching for manifesting and becoming a tarot reader or what, but both of those videos started to do well around the same time, and those videos are both at like 30,000 views. I'm getting, especially on the tarot reading video, I get comments all the time on there, and so that's like proof that you can post a video today, maybe it doesn't do well, but it'll do really well within a couple of months. That you just never know. So again, I'm focusing on search engine for everything that I'm doing, everything. And this is cool because it's gonna put me in, basically it's gonna put me in front of people that don't really know me, and it's going to allow me to expand organically. Also, I talked about the conversion rate for Instagram being very low, where like a ton of people have to see your posts in order for anybody to take action. It's a very small amount of individuals. The conversion rate on Pinterest and YouTube is a lot higher. The conversion rate is even higher through email marketing. And I have a newsletter for both of my businesses, and it's so fun because I'm always posting like, you know, here's the messages for the week, here's the midweek message, here's a card of the day. So it's super cool because I've always used email marketing, and so I'm going to continue to do that too. Other than that, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just winging it, okay? Because I felt like you have to jump. I felt like Steve Harvey, you know, in that video, and he's like, you have to jump. But for me, because it's been on my mind for a really long time to learn how to run businesses without social media, I felt like as long as I have Instagram, I'm gonna keep being on there, despite the fact that I'm not called to be on social media like that. And so that's why I just said deactivate. I'm like learning as I go. Keep you guys updated on whether or not you can run a business without social media. I'll bring y'all along on the journey, tell y'all what worked for me, what didn't work, what I've learned. Because like I said, I know that there's so much more beyond just Google, Pinterest, YouTube. I know there's more beyond that, but this is where I'm starting because again, I don't know anything right now. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.